माघ कृष्ण द्वितीय शुक्रवार दिनांक 2 फेब्रुवारी 2018 चरक चिकित्सा स्थान अध्याय 19 सूत्र 15 ते 19 शंखं चक्रं जलौकान् ददतमृतघटं चारुदोर्भिश्चतुर्भिः सूक्ष्मस्वच्छातिरुद्यांशुकपरिविलसन् मौलिमं भोजनेतरं कालाम्भोदोज्ज्वलाङ्गं कटितटविलसच्चारुपीताम्बराढ्यं वन्दे धन्वन्तरिं तन् निखिलगदवनप्रौढदावाग्निलीलम् ब्रह्मणो हि समारब्धा मात्रेयाद्येषु पूजिताम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् आयुर्वेदरतं वन्दे माधवाख्यं महागुरुम् आयुर्वेदामृतं सर्वं शिष्येभ्यो यः प्रदत्तवान् द्रष्टाज्ञानी दृष्टकर्मा कृतकर्मा तथैव च अध्यापकोऽभिषक्श्रेष्ठो महान् संशोधकस्तथा गुणैरेतैः समुदितैः यत्कार्यं तनोति सः समृद्ध्यर्थं हि कार्यस्य वयं नु प्रयतामहे सरस्वत्यै नमो यस्याः प्रसादात् पुण्यकर्मणि बुद्धिदर्पणसङ्क्रान्तं जगदध्यक्षं ईक्षते आत्रेयं प्रथमं वन्दे आयुर्वेद जगद्गुरुम् आयुर्वेदामृतं सर्वं गृहीत्वा हि सुरेश्वरात् अग्निवेशादिकेभ्यो यत् प्रयच्छत् मुनिसत्तमः प्रथमं तन्त्रकर्तारं नमामि। अद्य शुक्रवासरः अथवा भृगुवासरः माघ कृष्ण द्वितीय दिनांक 2 फेब्रुवारी 2018 चरक चिकित्सा स्थान अध्याय 19 सूत्र 15 ते 19 तस्मात् उपेक्षेत उत्क्लिष्टान् वर्तमानान् स्वयं मलान् कृष्णं वा वहतान् दद्यात् अभयां सम्प्रवर्तति। अतः हेतोः यदि दोषाः उत्क्लिष्टाः भवेयुः सविबन्धा वा भवेयुः उत्कृष्टत्वे सत्यपि तदा तत्र विरेचनमेव कार्यम् अभया तत्र दातव्या तया प्रवाहिते दोषे प्रशाम्यति उदरामयः यदा कारणभूतः दोषः विपगतो भवति तदा अतिसारोऽपि निवृत्तो भवति। अतः अस्याम् अवस्थायां तावत् न संग्रहणं कार्यम् अपि तु प्रवाहणं कार्यं विरेचनं कार्यं तेन उदरामयः अतिसारः प्रशाम्यति इति। जायते देहलघुता जाठराग्निश्च वर्धते। The body becomes light and Agni also increases. Pramathyam madhyadoshanam dadyat deepanapachani langanam chalpadoshanam vashastamrasaya. So for madhyadosha, pachana, deepani, pramadhya should be given, and for alpadosha, langana is prashasta. दोषाः सन्निचिता इत्यादिना चिकित्सामाह विदग्ध शब्देन अत्र अपक्व आहारवाचिना चतुर्विधमपि आमं विदग्धं विष्टब्धं रसशेषं च अजीर्णं गृह्यते. So it is not only the vidagdha jirna by vidagdha shabda, but all types of ajirna, ama, adi, vidagdha, vishtapta and rasashesha jirna. Sampravartet ityanena pravartamanasya upekshaya pravartanam. तथा स्तोकम भवतां विरेचन योगात् प्रवर्तन. So if the doshas are going out by their own, they are utklishta. So either you neglect them, allow them to go, or if they have obstruction or slowly they are going, then virechana should be given. कृच्छ्रं वा वर्तान् दद्यात् अभयां सम्प्रवर्तिनीति न तु संग्रहणं पूर्वं देयम् आमातिसारणे इत्यत्र पूर्वम् इति विशेषणेन उत्तरकालं देयम् आमातिसारे संग्रहणं दर्शयति. So in the initial phase sangrahana should not be given, or stambhana should not be given as such. In later stage, if it continues for a prolonged period, that is one thing. And secondly, If there is dhatu daurbalya, then we have to stop this atisara. And at that time, this sangrahana or so-called stambhana is indicated. प्रथमञ्च आमातिसारस्य उपेक्षया विरेचनदानेन प्रवर्तनम् उक्तमिति विरोधे इयञ्च अव्यवस्था यत् प्रवृद्ध्यामे बलवति च पुरुषे प्रवर्तनमेव कर्तव्यम् यदा तु दुर्बलः पुमान् क्षीणश्चामः तदा प्रथम उपेक्षया प्रवर्तनं कृत्वा यत् प्रवृद्ध्यामे बलवति च पुरुषे when the arm is more and the person is strong प्रवर्तनमेव कर्तव्यम् they should be expelled out यदा तु दुर्बलः पुमान् क्षीणश्चामः तदा प्रथमम् उपेक्षया प्रवर्तनं कृत्वा but when the person is durbala and kshina cha ama and ama is also kshina then संग्रहणं कर्तव्यम् तस्यामि अवस्थायाम् असंग्रहणे आतुरस्य बलभ्रंशात् मरणमेव स्यात् the patient may die due to loss of strength if asangrahana if there is no stoppage to this is done of atisara by stambhana in I don't know whether माझी चिकित्सा और अनुभवामृत Bhagyawadikars first case so it was severe atisara and his mother said to him that what treatment you are giving it's like an open pipe and liquid is coming out like anything then he went into market and brought ifena and that was used and the patient survived. The atisara stopped and the patient survived. So at that time it was easily available in market. That's the issue. But anyway, if we get a chance to get old medicines, maybe 50, 60-year-old or 100-year-old, containing ifena anywhere in old shops, old pharmacy shops or something like that. If now they are dead stocks according to them. I was really unfortunate. I had been to Ahmednagar and I visited Afali shop over there. It was about to close down. And they said we just threw away many medicines because the chartered accountant was saying that you should write off them. These are very old now. Who is going to use them, etc., etc. So a lot of good medicines had been thrown away. So we were just late by 2-3 days. If we had contacted them before, we could have got all the stuff. And they also contain medicines from Ifena, Agasti Sutara, etc. Now it is very difficult to prepare them today. And anyway, this is illegal. So morphine is available, but Ifena alone is not available, something like अन्ये तु पूर्वं सङ्ग्रहणं न देयमिति प्रधानम् अम्बष्ठा शाल्मलकुटिचत्वकादिसङ्ग्रहणं न देयम् मुस्तोदिच्छादि तु पाचनसङ्ग्रहणं देयमिति वर्णयति. So he makes a differentiation between sangrahana, which is stambhana rather, and pachana sangrahana. So ambashtha shalmala kutachattvagadi should not be given in the initial stage. Mustaudicchaditu pachana sangranam deyamiti varnati. Iyancha amatisara chikitsa sarva amatisaraणां साधारणी ज्ञेया. So this is common for all amatisara. कृच्छ्रं वा वहतामिति सविवन्नं वहतां प्रमथ्यामिति पाचनदीपनीय कषायम्. प्रमथ्या शब्दो हि वृद्धपरम्परया पाचनदीपनकषाय वैदिकशास्त्रे परिभाषितः श्रूयते. यथा विडङ्गकषायः शैफककषायशब्देन वैद्ये उच्यते. I don't think it is only the kashaya. It has masura vidala. That is what Bhagavata says in this Pramathya. So it's not only kashaya. बहुदोषे प्रवर्तनं तथा मध्यदोषे प्रमथ्याप्ता अल्पदोषे च साम्ये प्रथमकर्तव्यमाह लङ्घनम् इत्यादि. शालपर्णि पुष्णिपर्णि बृहति कण्टकारिका. शालिपर्णिं पुष्णपर्णिं बृहतीं कण्टकारिकां बलां श्वदंष्टां बिल्वानि पाठां नागरधान्यकं षष्ठीफलांशं हपुषां वचां जीरकपिप्पली यवानिं पिप्पलीमूलं चित्रकं हस्तिपिप्पलं वृक्षाम्लं दाळिमाम्लं च सहितं वीरसैन्धवम् प्रयोजयेत्. वेगळंच झालं का? पिप्पलीं नागरं नान्यं भूतिकाम् अभयां वचा. कृष्णपर्णी वगैरे कुठे आला मध्येच एकदम? पंचवीस श्लोक आहे ना. पिप्पली नागरं धान्यं भूतिकम् अभयावचा रिबेरं शुभद्रमुत्स्थाने बिल्वं नागरधान्यकं पुष्टिपर्णि श्रद्धंष्टच्च समङ्गाकण्टकानि. तिस्रः प्रमुख्याः विहिताः श्लोकार्धैरतिसारिणा. So these are three: पिप्पली नागर धान्य भूतिका अभया and vacha ribera भद्रमुत्स्थ बिल्व नागर धान्यक पुष्टिपर्णि. So this is धान्य पंचक पुष्टिपर्णि श्रद्धंष्टाच्च समङ्गाकण्टकारिका. वचा प्रतिवेशाभ्यां वा मुस्था पर्पटकेन वा रिबेरशृङ्गर्वेराभ्यां पक्वं वा पायेत् जलम्. So musta parpataka is also here. That is simple. Ribera shrungavera. Ribera seems to be a good medicine in this Valaka. Evi has had Setubandhana Gulika, which is having ahifena and is used in Atisara. They have also stopped the production. They have stopped production of product containing ahifena. For example, akarkarabhadi kulika विषमज्वरान्तकलोह. विषमज्वरान्तकलोह कुठे आहे? Now Manasa Mitra Vetak is the only one with ahifena. So if they have old stocks, we should purchase those. Setubandhana Gulika. So if it is available, get purchase it. Akarakarbhadi Gulika. I don't know what is that. And Vishamajvarantaka Loha is available, but that is not containing hyphen. I don't think so. तिसरा प्रमथ्य इति करतमं कपित्तवातेषु विभज्य देया इति वदन्ति. तथा पृथ्वीवच्चा प्रतिविषादि विहितानि त्रीण्यपि जलानि कपित्तवातेषु क्रमात् यथाक्रमं वदन्ति. षडङ्गविधिना अत्र जलसाधनं नीयम्. So paramatam apratisidham anumatam eva. So according to that, Chakrapani Datta quotes somebody's say. Doesn't either deny it nor supports it or something like that. So it is anumata. But otherwise, whatever is appropriate, that should be taken up. And this is Kapha Pitta Vata. The sequence is like this. So we may have to look for that. What is more appropriate. Otherwise, it is better to prepare Dhanya Panchaka we use, and Mustapar Pataka we may try to use. युक्तेन्न काले क्षुत्क्षामं लघुन्यन्नानि भोजयेत् तथा स शीघ्रम् आप्नोति रुचिम् अग्निबलं बलम्. So when it is a proper Annakala and he is Kshutkszama, so there has to be good appetite, and he is Kshina, Kshama due to appetite. Lagunyannani bhojayet, then Lagunna should be given. Tatha sa Shikram apnoti ruchim agnibalam balam. Then he immediately gets ruchi agnibala and balam. तक्रेण अवंति सोमेन यवाग्वा तर्पणेन वा सुरया मधुना चादत् यथा सात्म्यम् उपाचरेत्. So takra avanti soma is kanjika, yavagu अथवा तर्पण suraya madhuna chado यथा सात्म्यम् उपाचरेत्. So as per his tolerance or as per his satmya, sura madhu etc. should be given. यवागुभिर्विलेपीभिः खडैर्यूषैः रसौदनैः दीपनग्राहि संयुक्तैः कर्मतः स्यात् अतः परः. So यवागु विलेपी खड़ यूष रसौदन and दीपनग्राहि संयुक्तैः with दीपन and grahi क्रमश्च स्यात् अतः परम्. So thereafter that should be the sequence. युक्तेन काले इति सम्यक् बुभुक्षा काले अवन्ति समं काञ्चिकं काञ्चिकतक्रादीनां च द्रवाणां तर्पणालोडनार्थं इह अभिधानम्. So for tarpan and alodana. Yavagur virudrava vilepi bhausikta. Yavagu is virudrava and vilepi is bhausikta. Deepana grahi gano shad virechana shatashriti yokto. Atap parimyeti yavagvadi upachara nantaram. So after that, this should be given. And now it is the Shaliparni. Shaliparni Pushniparni Bruhatin Kantakarikam Balam Shalamsham Vilvani Patam Nagar Dhandekam. Ch.Chi पलावशं हापुषां वचां जीरक पिप्पलिं यवानिं पिप्पली मूलं चित्रकं हस्ति पिप्पलिं वृक्षाम्लं दायिमाम्लं च सहिंगुबिडसैन्धवं प्रयोजयेदन्नपाने विधिना सूपकल्पितम्. So in soup these should be used in annapana. So a supakallpita is also there. So properly arranged, something like that. जीरक पिप्पली यवानी चित्रक हस्ति पिप्पली वृक्षाम्ल दाडिमाम्ल हिंगू बिड सैंधव. These are already used in food. Which also should be used. Dvatashleishmaharo yeshaha गणो दीपनपाचन ग्राही बल्यो रोचनश्च तस्मात् शस्तोति सारिणाम्. So this is Vatashleishmahara Deepanapachana Grahi Balya Rochana, and that is why it is Prashasta in Atisara. So when he says Gana, maybe all ingredients be used at the same time. Otherwise it is independent. Shaliparanim, Prashniparanim, Bruhatim, Kantakarika. So all together might be used. Now I have a recent case, 2-year or 18-month-old child having continuous Atisara. So after long period, this underlying cancer आहे का त्याला मला cancer नाही आहे. So there is a case like this. So, CD4 count. CD4 count is less. So this is शालिपर्णी इत्यादीना यवाग्वादी संस्कार द्रव्याणि आह. So यवागु इत्यादि संस्कार द्रव्य. आमे परिणिते यस्तु विबद्धम अतिसार्यते शशूलपिच्छम अल्पाल्पम बहुशः सप्रवाहिकम युषेण मूलकानान्तं बदनानाम् अथापि वा उपोदिकायाः क्षीरिण्यायवान्या वास्तुकस्य वा सुवर्चलायाश्चञ्चोर्वा शाकेनावल्गुजस्य वा शक्त्याः कर्कारुकाणां वा जीवन्त्याश्चिर्वटस्य वा लोणिकायाः सपाठायाः शुष्कशाकेन वा पुनः दधिदाणिमसिद्धेन बहुस्नेहेन भोजयेत्. Then the ama is paranata and there is vibandha and still atisara. Sashula pitcham, shula pitcha and alpalpam bahusha sampravadam and little quite and with pressing again and again. So the person has to take efforts to take it out. Yushena mulakanantam badaranam athapiva upodikaya haksharinya yavanya vastukasya. So these are varieties of thing. Mulaka yusha, badara yusha, upodikaya, then kshirini yavani vastuka, suvarchala, chanchu, avalguja shaka. Chanchu shaka, avalguja shaka. Shatyah karka rukanam va jivantyah chirvatasya va. I don't remember what is upodika. सप्रवाहिकम इत्यत्र प्रवाहिका लक्षणं वायुर्विवृद्धो निशितं बलासं दुदत्यतस्तात् एताशनस्य प्रवाहात् अल्पं बहुशो मलक्तं प्रवाहिकान्तां प्रबन्धन्ति तज्ञाः सुश्रुतोत्तरस्थानं तत्र attached. So this is the samprapti of pravahika mentioned by Sushruta. Madhav Nidan has also said the same samprapti. Atisara Nidan. Surprisingly, when I was in second year, we used to have 5 full questions of 20 marks each. And the question was about Pravahika. And hardly there are only 2 shlokas. So, Vayapurudam Ujitam Balasam Dadatte Sada Hitashanasya. And Pravahika Vatakrita Sashula Pittat Sadaha Kapha Kaphacha like that. How to elaborate for 20 marks? That was major issue. So I thought instantaneously of a different thing. I said that this is mentioned in Atisara Adhikara, there is no separate mention of this disease. Anti-samprapti is like this Viparvruddha Niputam Balasam. And so there is already kapha, accumulated kapha, and then Vayu becomes Rukupita and brings it down. So the Kapha-dosha Sanchaya is the first thing, and then aggravation of Vayu. So let us go back to Atisara Nidana. So by Adhyayani current Tantrayukti, the Atisara Nidan will be the same for Pravahika Nidana, Hetu as such. And then I started writing Atisara. So Atisara Susudaram Jayate Tembupanatha like that. And now I segregated the causative factors, one which are disturbing kapha, one which are disturbing vata or something like that. And with these, there is accumulation of kapha. With these causative factors, the vata increases. There is upahanana of agni, and then that leads to atisara and pravahika. With this stick, I could write 3-4 pages on pravahika. So this is rather strange. And another aspect, in first year anatomy paper, we were asked esophagus for 20 marks. And esophagus is a very short organ, so to say, and there is no much description given. In digestive system, there is more emphasis on stomach, duodenum, colon, etc., etc. So we were surprised to see esophagus for 20 marks. But remembering Ladu Kale's teaching, I said anyway, the starting point, the end point, the surroundings, and function, etc., etc. So even then, I could write 2 pages or more pages or something like that on esophagus. So, and this was just by thought process because I had not prepared it, truly speaking. But anyway, this can be a thing. So this saprapti is important. Bahusha pravahata alpam malakta. The sequence is strange. So again and again, the person tries, and very little mala comes out, alpam malaktam. So that is called as pravahika. Ityanena sushruktottam neyam. Shirni dugdika survarchala surya bhakta. Now we need to see it, surya bhakta, whether it can be used in Ayurvedic medicine. Surya pool. Chanchu nadi chaha. कर्कारो पुष्पांड भेदा चिरवटा कर्कटी लोडिका स्वनामख्याता सुशाकासमर्दः वृक्षदेशजं शाकमित्येके शुष्कशाकेन वा पुनः दध्यदानेन Shushka Shaka. Now there is Nisheda of Shushka Shaka for general people. And you method, it is prepared, then it should be with the Didanima. There is Kasuri Methi available in the market, which is dried Methi. Tastes good, there is no doubt. So, only thing is this is Shushka Shaka and should not be frequently used. Upodika he has also not mentioned. So Ruksha Deshaja Shaka can be any Shaka. Shaka Sevan अमावस्थेत दोषांना सारक म्हणून वापरावेत का? त्या कालीच ग्रंथोक्त आणि सध्याचे शाक वेगळे आहेत. How to deal? So this is a big question. So to say, totally different question as such. There is a controversy regarding particularly Patrashaka and whether Patrashaka should be regularly used or not. That's a question. Generally, Phalashaka is recommended. It stays longer, and ultimately, it's a fruit. So it had Shukra within it, and so that is better to have Phalashaka. But as regards Patrashaka, there are mentions of Patrashaka as well, and these are available also in the market. Only thing is, even though we find the same species that is given in the text in the market, whether it will have the same effects or not, that's a question. Because with the cultivation technology, the species have changed. There has been a lot of hybridization, and still, if the seeds remain with the farmers and they keep on cultivating the same thing, then an established hybridized variety which has its own regeneration power may be used or something like that. Vedavada Shastri used to say that Patrashaka is Alpayu, so it's not very good to have it regularly. But maybe once or twice in a week should be fine. If you start eating it every day, then that can be a problem. So for day to day, the shaka that is expected is Phala shaka. And shaka produces, particularly Patra shaka produces roughage. So that was recommended particularly in Western countries wherein non-vegetarian diet is the main diet. And roughage is very less, so they suffer from a peculiar constipation in which roughage is less, and so salads do help them for constipation, relieving constipation. In India, when we have other vegetables and main diet is vegetarian, very few exceptions are there where main diet is non-veg, otherwise it is vegetarian diet. So there is no need, really speaking, to emphasize more on Patrashaka. And there is a strange reference, I think, in Yogaratnakara Bhapraka, Sarvam Shakam Achakshusham. All shakas are Achakshushya or something like that. So this is to be thought of. I don't I don't fully agree with that every shaka is a Achakshushya or something like that, particularly Patra Shaka. There are vegetabilists like Punarnava, etc. And Yoga Joshi was on Punarnava Shaka for 6 months. Every day he was eating Punarnava Shaka, and that improved his eyesight. some retinal problem. And he was advised, or he himself decided, I don't know, to have Punarnava Shaka every day. And one of his students was bringing, and he got totally relieved from this eyesight problem. So this is another story. But all Patrashakas may not be cursed for that. And anyway, Shaka Sevana should be less than the main course. So main course should be rice and roti, maybe from jowar, maybe from wheat, dal. This is the main course, and it should be more, and shaka should be less. Truly speaking, the role of shaka is vyanjana, so it provides taste and also increases agni or maintains agni. So that is why this shaka with lavana, tikta, katu, lavana, katu, rasas, amla rasas are used. Okay. चिरवटः कर्कटी लोणिका स्वनामख्याता सुशाकासनदा वृक्षदेशे शाकविज्ञानी. कल्कस्यात् बालविल्वानां तिलकल्कस्य तत्समः दद्मः सर्वोऽम्लस्नेहाद्यः खडो हन्यात् प्रवाहिका. Now this we should try. So Balabilva Kalka. Tilakalka Shatatsamaha and equal quantity of Tilakalka. Dadna Saraha. So Sara is the Sneha or Malay that is over Dadi. Amla Snehadyaha. Adhya by Adhya nahi. So it might be Adhya, not Adhya. No. So Amla Sneha Adhya. It should be Amla and Sneha Adhya. Khado Hanyat Pravahika. That Khada destroys Pravahika. So we try to make this. यवानां मुद्गमाशानां शालीनां चितिलस्य च कोलानां बालबिल्वानां धान्ये विषं प्रकल्पये. ऐकध्यं यमके भृष्टं ददिदाडिमसारिकम्. वर्चक्षे शुष्कमुखं शाल्यन्नं तेन भुजे दद्मः वा यमके भृष्टं सगुणनागरम्. शुष्कमुखं शाल्यन्नं. So Shalyanna should be given with this Yavanam Udgamashanam Shalinam Chatilasya cha Kolanam Baladhanya Visham. So Yusha from this is to be done or used. Aikadhyam Yamake Vrishtam Dadidadima Sarikam. In Varchakshaya and Shushka Mukha. Shalyanam Tena Bhujet. It should be कल्कः स्यादित्यादिना खडः ध्यानयोषमिति धान्यप्रधानं योषं यथोक्तमेव यमक एतत् घृततैले दधिदाडिम साराभ्यां संस्कृतं दधिदाडिम सारिकम्. So yamaka sneha to be used for these preparations, and as I said, that seems to be a better tradition to use yamaka sneha for daily preparation also, which is tridosha shamaka. Dadidanima sarikam varchakshaya shushkamukam shalyandam tena bhojaya. And then there is mukha shosha. Shushkamukha is, I think, the shosha. Then, and varchakshaya. Shalyannam tena bhojaya. Shalyanna should be given. There was a strange case written by Vedimata Shastri Joshi in Ayurved Patrika long back. Sarvangat Scooter Firte was the title. And the patient used to complain that as if there is a scooter moving throughout my body internally. Nobody was able to diagnose this case and understand what he is saying. So Vedimata Shastri Joshi diagnosed him as Varchakshaya, Purishakshaya. Purishaya Vayurantrani Sashabdo Veshtendiva. Puksho Bhamati Akturdhum Machve Pudayan Pidayan Purusham. So this was the condition, and the patient was explaining in the terminology that there is a moving scooter moving within the body or something like that. So Meshaja Madhya Kulmasha Evamasha Dvayadivi, this was used by Vedimata Shastri Joshi, and the patient recovered. So here also Varchakshaya, this is the treatment. Dadnas saram va yamake brushtam sagudanaagaram saram va yamake brushtam vyanjanarthe pradapayat. So Dadhisara in yamaka brushta with gudanagara and sura yamaka brushta for vyanjana. And when they say yamaka brushta or something like that, it seems to be tadka only. So I have to eat the yamaka and add dadi or sura with gudanagara and this should be tasty, I know. I can't imagine right now, but maybe we have to see. Phalamlam yamake brushtam soup. Yusham grunjanakasya va. So yamaka is everywhere. Yusha of grunjanaka. Grunjanaka has nothing to do with carrot. It's a palandu bheda. So it's a kind of onion, type of onion. लोपाकरसम लोपाकरसम अम्लं वा स्निग्धाम्लं कच्छपस्य वा बर्हितिक्तिक्रि दक्षाणां वर्तकानां तथा रसाः. So amla lopakarasa snigdhamla kachchaparasa barhitittiri dakshanam vartakanam tatha rasa snigdhamla. So everything has to be snigdha and amla. Shalayaschagrya varchakshaya rujapaha and sreshta shali. They are very good for varchakshaya and ruja. Antaradi rasam putva rasam meshasya chobhayam Pachet dadima saramlam sadhanya snehanagaram Odanam raktashalinam tena adyat prapyute chatat. This is quite Strange. So Mesh, Mendha, Antaradhi Rasa, which is filtered, of the Mesha and Rakta, and Ubhayam cha Pache Dadima Sara Amla should be cooked with Dadima Sara and Amla, Sadanya Sneha Nagaram, with Dhanika Sneha and Shunti. Odanam Raktashalinam Tena Adyat Pipit Papit. So, Raktashali Odana should be eaten with that Prapipitachita, and it should be drunk after that. तथा वर्चक्षय कृते ही व्याधिभिर्विप्रमुच्यते. So then he gets relieved from this वर्चक्षय कृतो व्याधि. मलोचितत्वात् देहस्य क्षयो वृद्धेस्तु पीडनः. What I had said, that since we are accustomed to having presence of mala in the body, the kshaya is more troublesome than the vriddhi of mala. So in cases of constipation, whether it is that the formation is less and that is why the people feel constipated, or there is formation but it keeps on accumulating and doesn't come out, that is why there is constipation. So one has to differentiate between these two, and accordingly treatment should be done. कर्का इत्यादिना खडः धान्ययोषमिति धान्यप्रधानं योषं यथोक्तमेव यमके इति वृत्तते. दधितागमसाराभ्यां संस्कृतं दधितागमसारिकं शान्तिनां यद्यपि बहुश्चस्वमुक्तम् उक्तं तथापि खडयोषरसविशेषयुक्तानां संयोगशक्त्या वर्चक्षये हितत्वं दर्शयन्याः स्निग्धाम्लाः शालयश्चाग्र्या वर्चक्षयरुजापः इति. So though are baddhavarchaschali, but still when they are snigdhamala, then they don't remain baddhavarchas. तेन अध्यात्प्रविवेच्यतम् इति उक्तान्तराधिरसाधिकृतेन द्रवेण संधीय अध्यात् पृथक् च द्रवं पिबेत्. So they should be mixed with that drava and eaten, and again one should drink that drava after that. Varchakshaya krutaihi mukhashosha daurbalya udavartadipi. So mukhashosha daurbalya udavarta etc. I think they are conquered. गुदनस्यरणे शूले पानमम्लस्य सर्पिषा प्रशस्यते निरामाणम् अथवापि अनुवासम्. In गुदनस्यरण and शूल, अम्लपान, अम्लसर्पिपान प्रशस्यते. So there is already Shangarigruta ahead. Niramanam athavapi anuvasanam, or anuvasana is also prashasta in this. I had an old lady, 92-year, with GUDABHRANSH. It was severe, and she literally had no capacity to hold. And it came out and was staying there for 1 hour. Her son tried to push it and somehow could manage. Surgeon opinion was taken, and surgeon said, no way. This cannot be operated, and the sphincters are very loose or something like that. Then I asked them to go for colostomy, whether colostomy is possible or something like that. Surgeon said colostomy is done for cancer, he's not having cancer. So, out of box thinking is not at all possible. Now, whether surgery was possible at the age of 93 was or not, that is again is still different issue. Whether they want to go for this surgery or colostomy or something like that. But this is a mechanical way out. Anyway, if the prolapse is not going to stop, if we divert and create a bag outside, that is what is done in colostomy. At least the problem is relieved. Otherwise, there were two episodes when he called me, and we could somehow manage the case, but this was still very difficult. Later on, she died after 2 months or so, so there was no further question. But in such a dicey situation, this is very difficult. So, Gudunasirane Shule, Panam Amlasa Sarpisha, I don't know, there is a Shaithilya. And how Amlarasa is useful in GUDABHRANSH particularly or something like that. But we have this Bahubija Patra Swarasa Siddhagruta or something like that, or Taila, made from this guava, Peru leaves. And that is Kashaya Rasatmaka. So a pichu with that or basti with that helps. But Changeri Gruta and Pano Amrasa Sarpishaha, this is also little strange. But we may have to look into Amla Rasa in general and how it has a capacity to work against Shaithilya. That is to be understood. Changeri kola dadyamla nagar kshari sanyutam ghrutam utpatitam peyam gudabhransha vijapam. Ghrutam utpatitam. So this is Changeri Ghruta. It is available. योनिभ्रंशला पण वापरता येईल का? Yes, maybe we have to try this or something like that. Generally, Pichu helps in Yonibhransha, and if at all there is more Shaithilya. Surprisingly, there was a case of Rakta Pradara at the age of 48, 49, and it was severe. So, I took advice from Vilankar madam, Shubhada Vilankar, and she said it is Garbhashaya Shaithilya. So this kind of Rakta Pradara is not treatable. Better ask her to operate. So I thought that if it is the case that it is Bhausha and Shaithilya, why shouldn't we use something which will be holding? So I started with Padmakashtha and Dinkapani. And this worked, and the Rakta Pradara got relieved, and then there was menopause, so there was no further issue associated with this. So something binding, Dinka is binding, and how Datar Guruji arrived at Padmakashtha, Kitta, and Dinka, this goal, that I don't know. But in Yonibhransha, even in Gudabhransha, this can be used, and that can be of help as such. So this may be used, or this Perupatra Siddha Taila also helps. Maybe we try it. But how do we understand that it is the Shaithilya of the Garbhashaya? Retroverted uterus is also commonly seen, antiverted and retroverted. So this is also something associated with Chaithilya, and Nyugjasan helps in such conditions. But along with that, some Dinka, or for that matter, we have to think over what is more appropriate. Maybe Mocharasa is also one of the choice in these conditions. So that can be used. Kids may be Balya and Stambhana. That is why used in Shaithilya. So Kitta is this Mandura actually, Loha Kitta. And Loha itself is Kashaya Rasatman, that is another issue. So it's Balya, there is no doubt. So Bhransha srams are due to Vata Prakop, Amla Rasa for Vata Shamaka. That is true, but still very difficult to link these two or something like that. Because Amla Rasa, Amlong the Dipti Krusnigda Rutipachana Roshanaha, Ushnaviryo Hemispecial Criminal Pledono, Korotiko Vittasan Punavatan. So Tipistas Tanoh Kurya Chaitilium, Timiram Brahman. So when it is in excess, then it creates Chaitilium. So there is a direct mention for Shaithilya Janana in Amla Rasa itself. Might be there are certain exceptions in Amla Rasa like Changeri, etc. And these are useful in such a scenario. So I think we see it in that particular way. Anyway, we conclude today and continue tomorrow. So we'll continue till tomorrow, and then Sunday night I am going for this group closing ceremony. So we'll return on Monday morning. So might not be possible to have a lecture on Monday morning. But tomorrow, of course, we continue. And everybody should get prepared for this trip to Kopan on 26, 27, and 28. So convey your names to Sushruth. शङ्खं चक्रं जलौकान् ददतमृतकटं चारुदोर्चतुर्भिः सूक्ष्मस्वच्छातिरुद्यांशुकपरिविलसन् मौलिमम्भोजनेत्रं कालाम्भोदोज्ज्वलाङ्गं कटितटविलसच्चारुपीताम्बराढ्यं वन्दे धन्वन्तरिं तन् निखिलगदवनप्रौढदावाग्निलीलम् प्रौढदावाग्निलीलम् विरम्यते व्याख्यानव्यापारात् श्वः पुनरपि मिलिष्यामः।